Hi Cancer, welcome to your tarot forecast for December 2025. If you'd like to skip straight to your reading, the timestamp is below in the description. I also post weekly astrology updates for your sign, and I provide private readings if you're looking for something deeper and more personal, which you can find that link also in my description. Now, as always, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not, and save this video so you can check back in throughout the month. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, starting off with the Two of Cups here. Now, this is the energy you're bringing into December. The Two of Cups, yes. I was like, did I say that already? Now, you're starting this month off with a connection on your heart. Whether, it's romantic, emotional, or spiritual, the Two of Cups speaks to, that shared type of energy. And you may be becoming more, you may be coming out of November feeling more bonded to someone or more aware of what's of what healthy connection looks like, of what a healthy connection looks like. Now, there's a softness here, a desire for mutual understanding, for trust and alignment. So let this energy guide you as you move forward into more complex terrain, all right? So relationships with others and with yourself are pretty much central right now. Then you have the main theme right here, the Three of Pentacles. Now, December does invite you into collaboration and growth, especially through shared efforts, whether you're, working with others professionally, building, a creative project, or trying to repair or deepen a relationship. The lesson here is this: you essentially don't have to figure it all out alone. All right. So be open to support and be willing to contribute your voice. Because real-time teamwork doesn't just ask for that skill. It asks for honest, humble communication and that willingness to learn from each other. All right. Then you have the challenge to work through, the Death card here. Now, change is in the air, and while it's necessary, it may not feel easy. I know, Cancer. Now, the Death card does reminds you that, something is ending, shifting, or even shedding away in order to make space for something new. This could be a belief, it could be an identity or a, relationship dynamic, or even a role you've literally outgrown here. All right, so the challenge, letting go without clinging on to it, okay? So trust that what's being cleared now is actually preparing you for a more, aligned path, even if you can't see the full picture just yet. Now we're going into the opportunity to embrace. You have the Moon card here. Now this card is a reminder that not knowing is not failure here. The Moon invites you to, sit with the unknown and trust that what's forming essentially beneath here and beneath the surface. You may feel uncertain, emotionally foggy, or in the middle of a decision that feels a little bit murky or is murky, okay? But instead of forcing that clarity, give yourself space to feel your way through it, all right? Your intuition is strong, even when logic falls short here. Now, the opportunity this month is to let mystery, be a part of the process and not something you have to solve just right away. Now, the guidance for moving forward, you do have the Three of Wands here. Now you're ready to look ahead here, just like the individual that's standing on this cliff and looking beyond here. You are ready to look ahead. Even if it feels uncertain right now, the Three of Wands is about expanding your vision and preparing you for what's next. Even if it hasn't fully just arrived yet, it is a reminder that, the work you've been doing is building momentum here. So you may not be able to see the full outcome here, but the process is happening. All right. So stay open, keep showing up. Don't be afraid to take up space in rooms you've outgrown. Growth here. Growth is here. You just have to keep reaching toward it. Okay. So continue, go down there, go surfing, reach toward it here. Now, the last card you do have is the Campfire card. Now, it says, do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak. Now, this month may call for conversations that feel a little bit tender, maybe even vulnerable, or even like intimidating, but they also might be, exactly what brings healing or insight here. So the Campfire card reminds you that, essentially like you're not alone. You have all these people around you, either like physical people around you or like your spirit guides, but listen, you're not alone. And whether, you're seeking guidance or offering it, there's value in being honest where you're at right now. So don't be afraid to ask for help from, someone more experienced. They may, this person may have wisdom you need, or maybe someone sees you at that source of support. But either way, the lesson is the same here. Sorry about that. And that's connection heals, okay? Conversations reveal. So don't hold it in. Just go ahead and share like your truth here around the campfire. All right. So December, is about letting go of what's, run its course and leaning into that honest type of connection, even when things, feel uncertain for you. And remember, you're like moving through emotional depth here, but on the other side of that is like real transformation. So let people in, trust your instincts, and you're closer than you really think. All right, Cancer. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, Cancer. Let me know in the comments what resonated, or come back later in the month and share what came through for you. Now, don't forget, I also post weekly astrology updates, specifically on shorts. So be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss your readings. All right. So wishing you a powerful and healing December, Cancer. You've got this, okay? And until next time, take care and bye.